This is super interesting when it comes to cold, hard numbers. This is from Amiri King, who's an ex-commentator as well. You want to know something that should make you very uncomfortable? White people are victims of black violence at insanely disproportionate rates. It's not even close. Between 2017 and 2021, black on white violent incidences totaled 2.38 million. White on black totaled 0.37 million. That's a 6.4 to 1 ratio. Annual victimization rates per 1,000. Whites by blacks, 2.4. Blacks by whites, 1.8. Per capita offending rates per 1,000. Blacks against whites, 11.6. Whites against blacks, 0.38. That's a 31 to 1 ratio. For homicides, according to the FBI in 2019, black on white, 566. White on black, 246. That's a 2.3 to 1 ratio. Too long don't read. A white person is 31 times more likely to be victimized by a black person than the other way around. Black people make up only 13.6% of the American population. And then he wrote, "Tell me we aren't being hunted." And he links to the references below. Look, the race stuff is incredibly dangerous, and it's been incredibly dangerous for a long time. And I certainly wouldn't want anyone watching this and being like, man, black people are hunting us, let's be racist against black people. We shouldn't be racist against black people, duh. You also shouldn't be racist against white people. So if you are in the media right now, what you might want to do is start addressing reality. Instead of, oh, had it gone the other way, right? So let's just try it the other way. If it had been a 23-year-old black girl and some random white guy, forget Ukraine or anything else, but it was just a 23-year-old, very pretty, because there is an element related to that in this. But let's say a very pretty 23-year-old black girl was sitting on a bus and some random white guy who'd been arrested many times, or even not, just some random white guy just stabbed her multiple times in the neck and killed her. You know what would be happening right now, right? Kamala Harris, is she's still around? Or all of these people, they would bring back Joe Biden's bones to have an intern tweet for him, and Barack Obama would be out there, and everybody would be out there telling us this is proof of what a racist country we are. They'd be going on about slavery, all of the things. We're all racist, we're all evil. There would be people in the streets. There's just no doubt they would try to relaunch BLM, like the Hamas riots are down a little bit right now and they need to turn something on whenever they want. They would have people out in the streets and everything else. It would be covered by New York Times, NBC, ABC, and everything else. Guys, let's be honest. Most coffee gives you that quick little jolt and then what? A crash, jitters, that mid-morning brain fog, and before you know it, you're already pouring a second or third cup just to make it to lunchtime. But what if your coffee did more than just wake you up? What if it actually did something good for your body, something real, something lasting? Meet Rejuvenate Coffee. This isn't your average cup of joe. It starts with premium real Arabica beans, so yes, it tastes incredible. But what makes it special is what's inside, a powerful compound called CAAKG. Now, I know that sounds technical, but stick with me. CAAKG is backed by real science. It's been shown to support cellular energy, a healthy metabolism, and even healthy aging. Yeah, you heard that right. Your coffee could actually help you feel better, not just today, but 10 years from now. This isn't a gimmick. It's not a trend. It's a smart decision for people who take their health seriously and who want to feel focused, strong, and dialed in every single day. So if you care about how you feel, not just this morning, but long term, Rejuvenate Coffee is for you. Head on over to 1775coffee.com/Rubin and order a bag of Rejuvenate Coffee today. Fuel your body, protect your future. Rejuvenate. So this disconnect, this is what I think we're struggling with as a society, that we don't know what to do with. This disconnect between what is actually happening in the world and what the media seems to, or what the machine seems to want us to see or not to see, depending on the narrative. The disconnect there is freaking huge at the moment. Elon Musk, however, I don't know if you've heard of this guy. He did buy Twitter, then Twitter, now X, and he allowed us to see a lot of this stuff. So he retweeted the piece that I just read for you right there with those numbers. And he said, did you know this? These are just the facts as reported by the government. One can argue about what the solution may be, but the facts are accurate. So that is the point. We can all argue about what is the solution to inner city crime? What is the solution to drug crime? You know, and we can talk about sanctuary cities, and we can talk about the lack of policing, and we could talk about all of those things, like how do you fix these things? Now, actually, I think it's fairly easy to fix, which is why we don't have it in Florida. You arm a populace, you teach people what's right and wrong, you have proper policing, right? Like you have a culture of freedom and flourishing, and then things start getting better. But in these other places, they don't do it.